SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, we've got the Ookla speed test results. The best providers, the fastest providers, we've got it all here from the second half of 2024. So the data collected that we're speaking to goes from July to December of last year. So this is going to be a collection of all those data points compiled into a report. And really what I want to emphasize in this particular video is the mobile network. So T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T. And no surprises, T-Mobile's still kicking ass, right? So we saw them dominate open signal in a lot of different metrics. We saw them do pretty well in the JD Power. I think they took one of the categories there. AT&T took another one, but Verizon really dominated that one. But we look at all the tests and we look at all the data points and we kind of evaluate. We look for consistencies and trends. And the trend here is that T-Mobile's 5G network still appears to be a distinguishable network experience for customers. So according to the most recent connectivity report from Ookla, T-Mobile is the fastest mobile provider in the United States during the second half of 2024 across all technologies combined. So that would be 4G LTE and 5G. They had the fastest median 5G download speed at 281 megabits per second and upload speeds of 13.39 megabits per second. To kind of add to T-Mobile's performance, they offered the best mobile gaming experience, top rated by the speed test users. And here's kind of some of those things, right? So here's the fastest 5G network, T-Mobile. Here's the best 5G video experience. That actually went to Verizon. And then the gaming experience went to T-Mobile. No mentions of AT&T for any of this, but worth kind of mentioning, here's the speed score. I think what we could do here is let's just go ahead and zoom in, see if we can make this a little bit larger, and then we can get some of the detail here. Okay, so let me go ahead and move this over. Boom. Okay. All right, so this is the speed score. Just like looks like it's rated by megabits per second. You've got T-Mobile way ahead at 222 megs. They basically doubled everybody, right? So double the speed of AT&T and double the speed of Verizon. Verizon marginally ahead of AT&T. But it's not even worth mentioning. That's basically negligible, right? It's really the T-Mobile show. And then if I scroll down here to the mobile awards, you guys will see that T-Mobile won the speed score, top rated video streaming score, game score, 5G speed score, 5G game score, most consistent network, most consistent 5G network, and best 5G availability. The only category that anybody else took was Verizon with 1 on the 5G video streaming score. Okay, and then here are some of the interesting data points. These are always funny. Not funny, but interesting in that you get to see which cities across the country are actually really, really fast. And then it tells you which provider it is. And it gives you a consistency score, right? So here's states. Ohio, ranked pretty good. Top 10. Let's see any other ones that are notable. DC, Illinois, Utah, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Nevada in there too. So is Arizona and Florida. And then kind of the top cities, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Raleigh, right? Some of the faster ones. Pittsburgh, the only download speed over 300. Nice for them. Combination of probably, streamlined upgrade processes. You've got the carriers probably spending a lot of money in those markets like Pittsburgh and Kansas City and Raleigh. I see Columbus in there. Shout out to Ohio. See a Florida city there, Tampa, right? So that's pretty cool. And to just kind of like round out the video and kind of put a bow on this, we're seeing the dominance of Ookla by T-Mobile, a testament to their, how they built out their 5G UC network, getting all that spectrum on air, the dedication to trying to get ahead of Verizon and AT&T over the last couple of years. And I think they're still reaping those benefits, right? And whether it's the upgraded backhaul, or it's things like just the towers being fully modernized, getting all their spectrum assets on tower sites. They've done a good job of that recently. And Verizon still has a lot of work to do. And AT&T still has a lot of work to do. They don't have C-band on all their sites yet. And that clearly shows in the data. Not to say that Verizon and AT&T don't have good networks, but this is mostly about speed. We do see some of the experience stuff that's there. But to be honest with you, when I'm looking at speeds, I don't mind the ookla data. I don't mind the open signal data. I'm good with that. I'll look at those numbers and I think they mean something. But when it comes to like the more granular scientific testing, we still have to see what Root has to say, because that's where the engineering really comes into play. This isn't really engineering, right? When I think of the speed metrics, to me, it's just the number of modernized sites you have, high capacity fiber circuit access, spectrum on air. It's raw throughput, it's speed, it's capacity, right? So it's a testament to the capacity on the network. So we've seen that from Open Signal. We've now seen it from Ookla. We looked at JD Power with customer satisfaction and experiences. Now what's left is Root, and we should be getting that pretty soon. What do you guys think of the numbers? Any surprises? Shocked to see T-Mobile's dominance, or has it kind of become a foregone conclusion that they're just the faster network? Your thoughts and opinions are welcome down below. You're the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like and share our videos. Subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you guys on the next video.